Alright, lads, we got a good one. We got a good one today. We got a tier list on Marvel superhero movies. Now, the reason why I'm doing that specifically is because, number one, I'm one of those guys who follows like 100 comic book accounts, reads panels throughout Instagram, and loves the movies, and I've been reading like comic panels and stuff and like facts about comics and shit like that probably since like the 5th grade. And I've also been watching the movies on the side, so I'm like not a full superhero nerd, but like I'm getting close at least. So, but that's why we're only doing these Marvel movies today. So let's look down at our options. Let's begin with, oh my god, how could you not begin with this? This was one of the first movies I saw, actually, was Spider-Man, the first one, and it's still one of my favorite movies of all time. He is still, in my opinion, the best combination of both the characters of Peter Parker and Spider-Man. Personally, I think the new Spider-Man is pretty freaking cool, but there's just some charm about these movies and some feeling you get when you watch. And once again, like my other tier list videos, if I don't know it, I'm gonna skip over it. So, do we know Howard the Duck? No. How many movies are on this list? Okay, Howard the Duck. We do not know it. I don't know what that is, bruh. Marvel has so many movies, not even just, I guess, not just Marvel itself, like the other versions of it. It's always just, there's just so much. Alright, so, I've got our movies all organized and all that junk. But the next thing we have here is one of these older X-Men movies, and honestly, it's shit in my pants. Though all of the Marvel movies made for this X-Men cast specifically, the only reason why I remembered I saw this movie was because of the girl that plays Rogue. I don't know why her face stuck out of my mind, but yeah, shit in my pants. Those movies, not the greatest when you go back and watch them. Hulk, shit in my pants. It wasn't a good movie. Now this is Spider-Man 2, which personally, I'm saying A. I know it's highly remarked as like the best Spider-Man film almost by like tons of like Marvel fans, but personally it was a good movie, but I just didn't get that interested when I watched it. Blade, I don't remember if I feel like I've seen this movie like a long time ago, and I thought I may have swiped that over, but let's put that there. Fantastic Four, when I saw this movie I thought it was so cool, but now growing up I've realized like younger me probably would have put this in S, but me now, it's like a B. It's a good nostalgia thing to go look back on. Next, I'm gonna put this movie also in the same spot because at the time when I was younger, I really liked it. So, Wolverine. Now, if this is the one where he's like in Japan with that one Asian girl, you know what? I'm gonna give it a B, and I'm moving these down to C, actually, now that I think about it. That wasn't that good. Now, Iron Man, the first one. I'm saying it's A. It was the first one of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Pretty banging movie. It's just, I don't know, it's the origin story of Tony Stark. Of course it's a good movie. Ghost Rider. Huh. If this is the first Ghost Rider we're talking about, where's the D tier? You know what? Let's just change. Let's change this. We need a D tier. The first Ghost Rider, not the greatest. It just wasn't great. I don't know. I mean, it's an old movie, so, and actually, you know what I'm going to do here? This may be unprecedented, but I feel like I can't put two of the same movie franchise like Spider-Man and Hulk and like Wolverine. I feel like I can't have two of them in S tier, so I'm gonna move this one down to A tier because the movie I like even more than the first Spider-Man movie is the movie everyone hates. I love this movie. Oh my god. The third Spider-Man movie, I've seen that so many times in my life. It's insane. Wait, so is this the Hulk movie I thought it was? No, now that I'm thinking about it, there's been 2 Hulk movies, and both of them are shit in my pants. Now, this X-Men movie, I remember, yeah, it's the one where Ryan Reynolds is in it as like basically a shit version of Deadpool. Other than the scenes in the movie with him, it's really not that great. I'll give it a D. Captain America, I'd give it an A. It's a good movie. I've seen it way too many times, but that's because when it first came out, my stepdad was like immersed in it and he loved it and he watched it all the time. So now, Iron Man 2. I'm putting it in C. Did not like it as much as the other ones personally. Don't know. It's just the movie didn't click with me like all the rest of them, I guess. Thor: The Dark World. Sadly, we don't count this Hulk movie as an MCU movie, even though technically it is. But Thor: The Dark World, shit in my pants, wasn't great. It just lacked character. It lacked everything a good movie wants to have. These Spider-Man movies, is this the first one? The first one is B tier. I liked it. I actually really did. Now, this Ghost Rider, I'm gonna assume this is Ghost Rider 2. Ghost Rider 2, I really liked. I believe it still had Nick Cage in it. Now, this version of the X-Men, you know what? They deserve a C tier. And I'm gonna say that because just genuinely all the new actors that they picked out for all of that was pretty good. Avengers, A tier. It was the first movie of its kind, like, trying to combine so many characters, at least, like, superhero characters like that. It was pretty freaking good. Iron Man 3. Now, this is where things get controversial again. I have weird taste. Now, to a lot of people, Iron Man 3 is the equivalent to Thor: The Dark World, where I would put it in B tier. I really enjoyed that film, honestly. Now, this is the amazing, this is this Spider-Man right here, and I'm gonna put this one in D tier. Wasn't a big fan of the movie. It just wasn't that great in my opinion. I didn't vibe with how they made the Lizard look. Like, he looked just awkward. Like I said, not for me. Look, now that I'm thinking about it, is this the Wolverine that I was thinking then? Because I remember this one being the cover for the last, like, Wolverine movie, meaning this was probably one of the shit in my pants movies, so we're putting it down to here. This, C tier. It was a good movie, but as far as, like modern Marvel Day movies, not like the shit ones down here, minus Thor: The Dark World, it was just meh. It wasn't bad, it wasn't good. Now, this is Thor. Oh, so this was the first one. Shit in my pants goes down there. This Thor gets an A tier. I loved that movie so much. I don't know. I just like Norse mythology and that kind of stuff also in general. So it was just a good movie. Guardians of the Galaxy, once again, we got another A tier. I didn't know who a lot of these characters were before. I mean, I knew who, I think, actually, you know what? I'm lying to you. I know who all these characters were before. I had never read, like, any full comic books of them before. Like, I'd read panels on Instagram. But, like I said, like, it's a really good movie. Honestly, I think I like Guardians of the Galaxy more than the Avengers. And you know what? I'm putting all these ones down here. Yeah. Ant-Man, C tier. It's an average superhero movie. Nothing special, really, honestly, in my opinion. Guy gets small and guy gets big. It seems like a filler movie. Cool concepts and all. Has meaning towards the MCU, but just average superhero movie. X-Men Apocalypse. God dang it, I keep getting confused with all of these. That means that was Days of Future Past. But I'm gonna give them both the same rating. Like I said, you know what, I guess we'll talk about A Days of Future Past. That movie was cool, time traveling and junk, but once again, just kind of meh. Oh, and now we're back to shit in my pants. Marvel Studios, like the modern day Marvel Studios, did not make the old this new Fantastic Four, but know what they did make? They made trash. Now, Doctor Strange. This is one of those really good ones. I really like Doctor Strange. I think that just a genuine character is just really cool. I like the idea of a doctor becoming a superhero after he finds his wizard ways. I mean, that just kind of sounds cool. Deadpool. I really liked the first Deadpool movie. I thought it was like as far as Deadpool goes, it's like Ryan Reynolds was born to be that character. It's just a great movie, portrays the character perfectly how the character should be portrayed. Logan, another S tier. Actually, I'm gonna say I like that one more than Deadpool. Is Deadpool really trolling right now? Logan was a great film. Honestly, I said this right after I watched it. It almost felt like just a Hugh Jackman movie, and that's, like, in my opinion, just like really cool. I mean, if they were like able to take it and make it feel that real, it was just like a good. I love that movie. I could go back and watch it right now. Civil War, did not like it that much, honestly. I know it was supposed to be a Captain America movie, but this was just Avengers 2.2 before the next Avengers came out. It wasn't a third Captain America movie. Let's be real. Guardians of the Galaxy 2. As far as sequels go, and Disney making them, pretty good. You know what? And I'd say I'd like this more than all of those. Spider-Man Homecoming. When I watched it, I had my hopes up to like S tier level, but when I watched it, it didn't really do it for me. It made it feel like, in my opinion, it was just another superhero movie, which, like I said, I think Tom Holland's cool and he's good for the part, but there's just something lacking about it, and it just doesn't feel special when I like hear that a new Spider-Man movie's coming out anymore. Deadpool 2. I'm not saying I like Deadpool 2 more than Spider-Man. It's average. It's still good, but I don't know if I would put it in B tier, because like, I don't know, it just can't live up to the first one like that. Thor Ragnarok, S tier. It was more entertaining than all of the other Thor movies. It had comedic humor, which I know a lot of people rip on it for specifically, but good freaking movie. Ant-Man and the Wasp. Honestly, I'm saying this is D tier. No, maybe not D tier, because I was gonna say, I kind of like it, honestly. I don't know how my brain processes things. I'm saying it goes into C tier. I don't like it more than Deadpool 2 or any of these movies, but Black Panther, A tier. It was just a good movie. It was a good origin story, as all superheroes get. Like, it's pretty good. Venom, I would say, is B. When I went there, I didn't expect to actually like the movie, because most of the time, as past Spider-Man type superheroes, producers and movies have been shown and seen and rated and criticized. I don't know why I said criticated. This one was pretty good. I don't know, it just was. Now, my boys and friend, Avengers, I don't know if this is Endgame or Infinity War. It's looking like they've only got one of them. Endgame and Infinity War both deserve S. Those two movies are insane. And, like, yeah, they literally have all of these characters in it besides the X-Men ones. So, and I guess Fantastic Four, but like, those are old movies. And, where is it? Yeah, shit in my pants. That's what this Fantastic Four was. Now, this is one of the more modern X-Men movies from the Apocalypse franchise. But honestly, when I saw this, shit in my pants. Captain Marvel, this is when Marvel actually took their first L. Shit in my pants. I mean, like, the new Marvel Studios, Howard the Duck, and then these are the rest of them that just I have never seen, and they look kind of old, so I probably won't see them. And just for a little bit further explanation, Captain Marvel was not good. The acting sucked. Every like shot she was in with her superhero costume on was woman power stance mode, and every other like 10 minutes they reminded you in the movie that she was a woman and that she could do it. Now, not saying that that's a bad thing, but if you, let's say, go look at one of DC's good movies, Wonder Woman, they still conveyed that message while still focusing mainly on that it was a superhero movie. If you want a good movie that will influence young girls just to be good in general, watch Wonder Woman. Captain Marvel, like I said, was shit in the ass. So, that's all I got for today's tier list. If you want to argue with me in the comments, please do so. Like and subscribe to this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye! Man, I love being Markiplier. It's so much fun.